Well, I should think of every night, yeah. But I'm looking into their I'm never been writing material. That's I can't write jokes. Go out there and make it happen. And then, try to crack a joke, and go down. So if you take notes during life, you gotta sit and you gotta try to do it. Put the right words and the right things, and that's where the talent comes in.
Okay, all good so far. Just grab the hard drives and get out of there.
And I think you have to design your own makeup patterns, right? Yeah, you can make a bunch to match your face. Like if I smile and you smile, there's gonna be certain things that are different. Okay, your face reacts to. So you can make a bunch to match your lines on your face. Now you smile, you're proud, you look angry. It's a natural thing. You can find a big. You don't need to smile. Smile, shake all the time. It kicks you in the shit. You shouldn't have happened. That's a little bit of my parents are two funny people. They make me laugh every single day. So they were very really encouraging, supportive. They were hiring back below the full-time bachelors. They gotta have that support. Oh yeah, a lot of my friends were clowns and comedians and entertainers. They had family that wasn't really supportive. We can't do that. We need to go to college. We need to do this. We need to do that. Luckily, mine were like, yeah, go for it, man. They come to see you quite often in Pigeon Forge. 7 years old. So they're local now as well. They live about a half mile from my house. And 2 years ago, my father-in-law moved here. And man, I got paid. I got the best. On my way to work, I stop at my father-in-law's house. I go do a show. I'm going home from work. I stop at my parents' house. And I hang with them. Dude, you know how lucky that is. Oh, I know. That's why I do it every day. And I thoroughly enjoy it too. It's really great. Being around fans. And I'm blessed. I'm really lucky to have them.
Danny DeMantis with Comedy Barn in Pigeon Forge. Folks, I want to give away some tickets when we come back to the Comedy Barn. Yeah, I got a trivia question. I know folks hate when I ask a trivia question. You give away tickets.
The Angels just robbed the motherfucking IAA facility, y'all. Okay, shake these assholes so we can get all this over to the journalists.
I'm making multiple choice. We have only 3 potential answers, so you got a 33%. I do. It's funny. Well, it's not shocking, folks. I mean, you don't do that very well. Anything that's not this well, I've learned. Yeah. So let's get you lined up, starting with caller number 10 on our test line at 865-656-2946. Caller 10, 11, and 12 will get you lined up. It's National Clean Comedy Day coming up on Sunday. This Sunday, here is another clean comic bit. This is Corey Pagani. Are we members of the Democratic Party or are we members of the Republican Party? And I said, we are members of Costco. 2 kids that I give a daughter from my first marriage because I lived so many years. Because I lost a bet. Business I have done with integrity. I never use my feminine charms to get ahead. No one's interested. Saying that you can't take it too far. Because I took the individual part at this stage of life. Only if I got to say, no, this is expired. Stand-up comic. They don't do stand-up comedy at the Comedy Bar. Boy, do they have a really cool, clean, family-type show. And when we come back on Yarn Bro, I'm going to give away a couple of tickets and more with Danny DeVaney here on Yarn Bro News Talk 98.7.
and traffic every 15 minutes.
Vehicles mostly start around 6:40 on the west end.
Then you need to call your
On the battlefield, that's like SEO.
Is it 20? Have you been to the Comedy Bar? Okay. You know, if you want to come.
Say what's English talk. 98.7 WKI on Soulhouse. Up next to say.
Hey, the journalist just called me and said she's still going through the data, but already found plenty to pay us out. Good shit out there.
Created by Danny Devaney at the Comedy Barn back in 2015. Are you guys doing anything special for Clean Comedy Day at the Comedy Barn this Sunday, or?
We don't have any special plans, but it would be a great way for you to come out and celebrate. You know, I mean, if you're celebrating this big day, you can bring us a cake. You know,
Let's bring you the cake.
yeah,
I like this.
Just bring us a cake. You know, that'd be great. Maybe bring some pizza. You know, if you want to. You can bring us donuts or something.
You know, folks are going to show up with some treats for you guys, man. That's what the listeners do. So you're celebrating Clean Comedy every day.
Oh, every day, man. It's every single day it's a celebration. But right now we don't have any big plans, but you never know, man.
All right, I love it. All right, so let's, before we get back to Danny, give away some tickets. Let's see, we'll take callers 10, 11, and 12 in the order in which they were received, in case Eric misses the question, and I hope you don't, because I want you to go to the Comedy Barn. Here is the question for you, Eric. Have you been to the Comedy Barn?
I have not. I've been off the record and seen Danny a few years ago over there.
Let's get you back to his home base there and see the full show at the Comedy Barn. Multiple choice trivia question for you, Eric. So you got a shot at it, even if you don't know this. As we all know, millions of tourists visit Pigeon Forge each year. About how many permanent residents, though, live there year-round? Is it 20,000? Is it 6,000? Or is it 52,000?
52,000?
A, B, or C?
Let's go with just in Pigeon Forge, correct?
Yes, sir.
Go with B.
He said B. As many people that visit Superior County and Pigeon Forge each year, there's only about 6,000 to 7,000 permanent residents. So just like that, Eric, you're going to go to the Comedy Barn and check out the show. You got it. You sit tight, and Mr. Glasgow will get you hooked up with those tickets. We'll give away more Comedy Barn tickets tomorrow and more off the record tickets tomorrow. You read the answer.
Oh yeah, it was right there. I'm one of those 6,000.
You're smart enough. What brought you down from New Jersey? From New Jersey to here? Was it a direct move?
Oh no, I went Jersey touring, then to Pittsburgh about 3 years, then to Orlando, and I was in Orlando about 10 years, and then I moved up here in 2006 from Orlando when they first built WonderWorks. I worked at the WonderWorks on International Drive in Orlando, doing a comedy magic show with Tony Breck, my old comedy partner, one of the funniest dudes to ever walk the planet. And we did a show down there, and then when they were opening the WonderWorks here in Pigeon Forge, they asked if I'd come up and do a show here. And I had just gotten married, and it was like, yeah, okay, good change of life, change of scenery. So my wife and stepdaughter, Sydney, moved up in 2006, and man, I love it here. Absolutely love it here. So this is home now.
What were your expectations before you moved to Easton?
You know what, it's really funny. Before I moved here, when they told me to build a place in Pigeon Forge, I said, where? Like, I hadn't even heard of it before.
What is a Pigeon Forge?
And I've toured, I've traveled, I still never heard of Pigeon Forge. I even lived in Memphis, you know, right then. So, but I had never heard of Pigeon Forge, and I came up and saw it, and I just fell in love with the place. You know, I mean, people say that, but I mean, I came up, I love the people here. I really like the, it's going to sound corny too, but I love the tourists that visit here. The people who come here on vacation are real people with real expectations and real lives. And, you know, the people that go to Orlando on vacation, you know, they tend to have more money and higher expectations. And, you know, more demand, like, hey, I'm doing this, so you owe me that. And people come to Pigeon Forge, man, it's just...
They're more down to earth, is what I'm hearing.
Man. Yeah, and they're great. So the audiences are great. People that live around this area are wonderful. So I really love it here.
What's the story of how you came up with the ping pong ball routine?
Oh man, you know when you're a kid, you do really stupid things.
Describe the ping pong ball routine, and then how did you come up with it?
All right, well, I take some ping pong balls and I ram jam and cram them up in my word hole. And then I spit them in the air and I spit them at a grown man until he cried.
Okay.
It's yeah, come on out see it, man. It's one of the dumbest things you're gonna see, but it's gonna make me laugh.
Absolutely. And you said you started this when you were a kid. How many you just do as much you could, or?
Yeah, you know, just try. I don't know what things, but one thing very old stuff, trick stuff goes back to Ronnie catching ping pong each other. So it goes back a long time. And so I created an act out doing something stupid. And it's it's definitely pretty unique. They know he's the ping pong guy. Even Facebook or Instagram or whatever, the ping pong guy got you there.
For what it's worth, you're really good at it. I mean, you're doing this for your family back in the day, or just anybody that would watch, or just?
Yeah, I think I'd older anybody that my friends should be able to do anything for a laugh. Like it doesn't matter if it hurt. If it's gonna get a laugh, I go for it, man. So that's one of those tricks where it makes people laugh. Even if they don't want to. They don't want to laugh. Yeah. And they're like, no, Jay, this guy's an idiot.
Were you the class clown?
No, I was pretty shy. I knew you said you were shy. I didn't really act out as big. I think the last 2 weeks of my senior year, I finally got a little.
You started loosening up.
You're late for the ladies, they take it off time.
And they just don't know how lucky they were, right?
What did I say then?
That's right, man. What is, so you perform 1 or 2 shows a day?
Yes. They yeah, well, the Comedy Bar's open Saturdays. Yeah. Right, and all of us performers get 1 night off. I'm typically not there on Friday, so dude, don't go on Friday. Don't go Friday.
What's a typical day?
What day today?
Yeah, like from beginning to end.
Okay. Well, I was up at 6:30. I get the kids up, get them off to school. I got 3 kids from 3 different schools right now. Well, I have 6 kids altogether.
Wow, what are the ages?
My oldest is 33, and my youngest is 8.
Wow,
Man, see something my wife absolutely hates. I have 6 kids with 4 different dads.
You have to see the humor in it.
But I have 2 boys who I absolutely love. They're 33 and 30. And Casey, actually, I think is listening right now. He's in Fresno, California. He's listening online.
Oh, sweet.
My ex-girlfriend was down the police are paramedics in Reno. I was in Fresno, California. So they both lived with dads, and then my stepson, he lives here in Knoxville. He was with me, so listening. Sydney is my stepdaughter from my wife's previous marriage, and then my wife and I have 3 again.
It's sale day. Okay, we're throwing this stuff out with the trash.
That's a busy day.
Pick up the product, get it to the drops.
And then, so I drive them to school. Usually I go home and try to take a nap. You know what I mean? I gotta score some because I get home from work about 10 o'clock, or maybe a little bit later, 11-ish. And then, but I'm wide awake. You know what I mean? Like, be wired up. And then I gotta eat cereal. So I go to bed maybe 1 or 2. Sit there and take the kids to school. I'm home by like 8. Take a nap. Take care of memories,
We're up to crack a noon or whatever.
Yeah, I'm lucky. Usually probably 10. Then you gotta take the dog out. That stuff. Then I gotta go pick the kids up, which takes an hour. It's 3 different schools.
So you're a super dad during the day.
Well, I don't know. Super dad sounds nice, but I don't think I've heard that much.
What time do you get to the theater?
I leave my house about 5:30, stop at my father-in-law's house, spend about 45 minutes over there, another cup of coffee, hang out and chat with my father-in-law. He lives right on my street. He moved here 2 years ago from Titusville, Florida. Yeah. And I told him, man, if you buy a house real close, I'll see you every day. Yeah. If you're 5 minutes away, I'll see you once a week. If you're 10 minutes away, I'll see you once a month. So he bought a house right on my street. I have to drive by his place to get anywhere. So I live on a dead end anywhere. So I'm only 2 work, stop at his house and have a good time visiting him, go do the shows, and on the way home, stop at my parents' house.
Yeah, that's cool. That, as mentioned, that is cool. You ever dread going to work? And listen, I don't mean, it doesn't mean you dislike your job, your employer, or anything like that. We all have those days where it's like, man, I'm just
it's really tough. Think about it. So if you're having a rough day, something goes wrong, sad or whatever you might be, it's tough to think, oh man, we're gonna make these people laugh here. And then there's other days where we're just having a good time. Hanging out with kids, we're having a good time, or do whatever it is we're doing. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go, I'm sorry. Go. But as soon as I get on stage, all that's gone from my, as soon as I get on stage, I truly love what I do. I really enjoy it. And those shows, 95% of the time, I'm looking forward.
Yeah, well, and I'll even say this, Danny, that those days where you're just, whatever's got you beat down, I know typically when I come in here for these 2 hours from 10 till noon, that is the light of the day, man. That's a lot of times what gets me out of that funk and makes me realize, okay, this isn't so bad.
Yeah. Well, there's even something I call stage health.
Yeah.
Because I could not feel good. I could feel sick. Yeah. I get on stage, man, I'm 100%. I feel good. All the aches and pains go away. It just,
it's what you love your job.
Everything feels great.
Yeah. A lot of people take credit for Bob feeling so good. If it doesn't mean,
well, there's some truth in that. I'm feeling that, man.
There's some truth to that, although he's been out for a few months there. And,
there's a lot of nothing to do. That's right.
Before we hit the break in our next clean comedy bit here, what cereal do you indulge when you get home from the comedy bar?
I'm a full-grown child. Like, I gotta eat that sweet stuff.
Yeah.
So, I get whatever you're wanting. No, I'm a really big fan of Captain Judge. I'm one of these weird dudes too. I hate peanut butter. I hate that smell of peanut butter. Like, I can't. My kids want peanut butter sandwiches back for lunch. I'm like, nope.
And that, I think it's time for him to leave. Yeah, it is. We're big fans of the peanut butter here. So, as far as cereal, milk first, cereal, then milk.
Oh man, see, I eat cereal by box. So you put cereal first, then you put the milk on it. But then I gotta reload. You know what I mean? Then I'm pumping cereal back into the milk.
Yes.
Gotta start off cereal first.
Yes.
So,
no. So once you go through the first bowl, you gotta, how much more do you need to soak up the remaining?
And that's about how much cereal I'll
Yeah, I got it. It's a good stuff, and I think you're doing that the right way. So, all right, Clean Comet, this is Andy Hendrickson. Clean Comedy Day this Sunday. Check out this bit from Andy Hendrickson.
Here, I'm feeling good. It's very juicy. Yeah. And my neighbor's a fitness person. She talked me into doing a 10-day juice cleanse. She's like, you gotta do it. Eliminate all the top things here. I did like 2 days because it eliminates all the toxins in your body. Also, it eliminates all the juice from your skin. Yeah, you forgot to tell me that part, neighbor. 2 days in, I'm gonna have to eat your dog. So, I'm trying to shape myself. I signed up for a marathon. I had to get the shoes. It's for high-tech now. They put you on a treadmill. They put a camera on you. They feed data to a computer. Then they recommend a shoe based on how you run. I see that. Very expensive like that. $80 for a pair of running shoes. I thought that was pretty steep. The guy goes, well, all the marathoners use them. I said, well, give me some for 90. I'm just doing half.
There you go. Back to wrap it up with Danny Devaney next on your book.
We'll be more sunshine this afternoon. Highs back to about 70.
Is, well, how to take advantage of it for his needs. Wake up air every Sunday. Abandoned houses. AI for which is coming up Tuesday. Ferry Golf Club. Why? Well, the people are nice. Oh, one of this driving things. Business probably going through. Ferry Golf Club. 932-4450. Still with you. 98 Top of the hour, and Dan Bongino coming up at 12:06. We got Danny Devaney with us. He's from the and they've got one of the creators of National Clean Comedy Day, which is on the 28th of April each year, but it's Clean Comedy Day at the Comedy Barn every day. Family fun. And he's going to talk about that. He's going to talk about his appearance on Off the Record, which is coming up Tuesday, May 7th. We're so happy to have you back with us this year.
It's an honor to be back, too. It's really, I don't want to be invited back the third time.
Well, we got to get folks out to see in that Bijou Theater, which is a really great theater. Have you ever heard of that? Okay, he's going to be sharing the stage with us that night. He's a 14-year-old bluegrass musician out of Blount County. He has played the Grand Ole Opry 3 or 4 times. See, dude can strum the handle it. Michael McNeil. Does that mean ring? He was the drummer for Three Dog Night back in the 70s.
Okay. Three Dog Night.
That's it. So he's going to join us. We're going to do a little bit on stage. Danny's going to be there. John Folk's going to be there. And we've got our little News Talk 98.7 band that we're going to be opening the show with a couple of tunes. And I hope you're out there to check it out. Off the Record Tuesday, May 7th, newstalk987.com for those tickets. You mentioned your kids, and a handful of them are listening to the show right now from various places across the United States. What was it like from their perspective growing up, and you had this really unusual career in comedy?
Man, I think when they're younger, they loved it. Like, it's really cute. My niece, she's in 2nd grade. She came home from school a few weeks ago. And she got the phone, she started giggling at me. And she's like, "You're Danny DeVaney." I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "My teacher Googled you today, and we looked you up, and we watched some videos." So she thought that was amazing. She thought it was really funny. She felt like a celebrity in the classroom. Because, now all the kids are gathered around and watching it. And, that goes back to clean comedy, too. I am really lucky that never in my career did I do anything that come back and help me now. Sure, my 8-year-old decides to go with me, Yeah. So I'm real lucky that I always kept it clean. But I know she was just thrilled. She thought it was the funniest thing. That's what they did, like, for an hour at school. Did videos and pictures.
Oh, you're a rock star, I heard now, right?
Yeah, but I was before that.
Yeah, until everybody started paying attention. Did you consciously choose the clean comedy?
Yes and no. As a clown, we always kept it clean. As a clown, it was all family entertainment. It was more for kids. But and then even after I left the clown, I started working at Disney. So I worked at Disney for a few years, and you got to keep it clean there too. So it just always kind of been that way. And with the skill set that I have, I always work in family venues. That's just what I've always worked, is family tourist attractions. So I've always kept it clean and classy, baby.
Clean and classy, and you're going to do it again for us. Do you know what you're going to do at Off the Record?
Man, I'll tell you what happens. I was thinking if I bring the ping pong ball out back, because that's okay. Yes, and that's the most fun to do and the easiest to walk into a place and do. But I got a few other acts that I've been considering, that might be fresh to the mission.
Well, we like the element of surprise at Off the Record. Because, there's like Howard Hilton Hill in the afternoon. He's doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, and I won't know until he does it. Michael McNeil and I are doing something. Everybody else, no one knows what it is. I don't know. So if you just bring it, that's cool, too.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. I might bring a little different bag of tricks and just go with the vibe.
Go with the vibe, and we will do that. Hey, man, it's good to see you. Good to have you in. I'm looking forward to Tuesday, May 7th.
It's going to be great, man. Thanks for having me.
Danny DeVaney, the Comedy Barn in Pigeon Forge. Clean Comedy. You'll find it there. We're going to give away some more tickets tomorrow to both Off the Record and the Comedy Barn. So listen up to that. Robin's Newscast and Bongino straight ahead, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
I like to be active, and as you get older, I know it because I am older. You're more prone to injury, and I could not get rid of the pain.
QC Kinetics patient Diane Richardson talking about announcement of hiring practices problems which appear supervising each subject. Wanted everybody. They wanted to take
anyone represent contractor. The
6'5", 5 price range, housing dreams into a breathtaking design. They do it all, and you can trust them.
Visit KnoxvilleLandDesign.com, transforming vision into reality.
The Howard Hilton Hill Show is brought to you by New Balance of Knoxville. Visit the fit specialists at New Balance Knoxville today.
Top 3 information for
eBay.
Emptying blood on your hands.
This lady.
Niche petitions.
Sure, are you whatever?
You've been ingredient.
I love buying these houses. I buy vacant houses, abandoned houses, condemned houses, and even foreclosed houses. If you want a house and you want to sell it fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
On 98.7 WOKIFM, Springs, Knoxville.
Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. 68-degree Oakland County County in Knoxville. Robert Travers. I'm just on 98.7 WJM. It's Cindy Moment. First and 10 break the roads for a check out traffic with Sherry Bigler.
Robin, if you're heading out now, you're going to find it really backed up getting into downtown. They're working around 40 eastbound at 275, and it has you backed up well past Bell Road. We do have another road being blocked. Both of these are with injuries, by the way. Chapman's Highway and Moody. Also, watch out for some heavy volume on sections of right before you get to John Sevier through that construction. You are volume down on the northbound side just a little bit. We've got heavy volume on North Shore Drive, right around Kingston Pike, 940, and heads up in and around all of the active schools starting May 9th. Fly nonstop from McGee-Hudson Airport to New Haven, Connecticut on a Bella Airlines with no layovers, no low fares, reliable service, and no change or cancellation fee. Book your trip at aviloair.com. And for Pete Michaels, I'm Sherry Bigler, live News Talk 98.7.
Thank you, Sherry. The U.S. finalizes a foreign aid package that includes more aid for Ukraine. Fox News Break House President Lance reaction to the news, reporting from Team.
There is a huge sigh of relief in the folks here in Ukraine, and so Congress now President Biden has delivered on that foreign aid bill. That's $61 billion for the military that's been on hold for about 6 months. No one is more relieved than Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. In an often moving interview, this was his reaction. They need a moment when we need to this big month is still betting on South Germany, the American moves already into nearby Germany could get to the front line within days.
Several hospitals aid brigade raised a personal ban on the popular social media app TikTok. Republicans officially resigned from Congress
just days after his last House vote to pass his landmark bipartisan legislation requiring a ban on TikTok if its Chinese parent company ByteDance doesn't divest its stake in the company. A source familiar confirms to Fox News Radio Congressman Mike Gallagher's resignation paperwork has officially been submitted. Gallagher is the first chairman of the Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party, which was established this month. Michigan's John Whitmer is set to take over as chairman of the Select Committee. Seen as the rising star in the Republican Party, Gallagher's exit means Republicans can only lose 2 votes on any bill without support from Democrats. On Capitol Hill, Ryan Schmelz, Fox News.
The gallery erupting yesterday as the Tennessee House of Representatives passes a bill allowing teachers to carry a concealed handgun in schools. That bill, now awaiting Governor Bill Lee's signature, was opposed by many, including Representative Bo Mitchell, who had this to say.
Anyone with a gun in their hand when that tactical team goes in, they're going down. I can assure you, they're not going to ask questions. Are you a teacher? They're going to get shot.
The bill stipulates that teachers or staff would need permission from the superintendent, principal, and chief of police or law enforcement agency, and requires those carrying weapons undergo yearly background checks, psychological evaluations, and 40 hours of training. Knoxville police are investigating a shooting in East Knoxville. A 24-year-old man who had been shot in the left hip was taken to the hospital last night. In that shooting in the 3,000 block of Woodbine Avenue, the man reportedly told officers that he had been injured in a drive-by and could not provide any other details. Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs will be taking part in the 2024 Ultimate Bologna Showdown in Knoxville, alongside 6 competitive eaters, including Joey Chestnut. Chestnut is considered the greatest competitive eater in the world, with 16 mustard belts from Nathan's hot dog eating competitions. The 2024 Ultimate Bologna Showdown will take place at the University of Tennessee's Rec Sports Field Complex at noon on May 18th. Competitors will have 8 minutes to consume as many slices of bologna as they can to seek the bologna eating champion title and their share of $10,000 in cash prizes. Martha Jolly for News Talk 98.7 WOKI. It's 69 degrees under mostly cloudy skies in Knoxville. The Halloran Hilton Hill Show is up next. I'm Ruben Travers on the Homer Station for News and Talk in East Tennessee. News Talk 98.7 WOKI.
We'll see more sunshine this afternoon. Highs back to about 73 degrees. Those clears.
Watch out for the bubble. Yeah.
Artificial intelligence, concise, accurate, and fresh each day.
America in the Morning, the podcast, available wherever you listen.
As exciting as kayaking or the fucking whale.
Just remember, watch out for the
Talk 98.7 WOKI.
buckle up.
It's got that thing that goes in the windshield.
Holy crap!
Years ago.
You take this. This. This meeting this afternoon. The afternoon has never been left to be poured, blank, canvas. It's your will. It can be your Here's how you do it. Think of three things for which you're grateful. And then do the afternoon with all the joy. One thing. And gratitude you can muster. Hashtag TYG, turn it up. Off the record. 9.0. That would be Al filling pop. Old team. Yeah. Tickets are going. They are going. They're blowing and going. Be listening for your chance throughout the broadcast today for an opportunity to win. We'll give you a cue to call. We got a great show planned for you. White House, Michael McNeil, Annie Devaney, John Folk, Sylvia, Mojo Kings, special Friday. Special thanks to our sponsors, Bagley and Standard Kitchen Event. Providing social screen with Nacho Watch, Daytime Cafe, Senior Financial Group, Washington Highway, Interest Group, the BP called New Balance for $1. It's one of the, it's their new shoe. They dropped it this morning on the floor. All of the Washington
Ticket doesn't. I don't forget with Robin in your report. It doesn't say ticket, but I would kind of like to see that. Those police showdowns
would make me think of my childhood. I could have been But I went to a friend's house. And I found this wonderful. His mother was making restrictions that I did. He was making for a
I didn't know that was aimed until we had other times. I never used to cry. I think that is a separate thing. And it's very, just was like, come on, everybody be crying. And so now, people get in the cells. It's not uncommon to find out. So easy now.
play the same thing I tell you, that's what they're smart. So what it was,
Hey, I mean, maybe you can get in.
well, I got some catching up to do. It's not what you do.
Right? Projectiles.
To you, the story, I mean, the stuff that you were doing, the story about being in a pesky house relative to teachers being able to care. Did they pass that?
Yes, sir. So the House passed the Senate version of the bill, and that was yesterday. And the place been corrupted.
Really?
Yeah.
They did put him down.
They did good.
Again, what you heard there, that's right at the top was the gallery erupting, which was largely filled and has been for probably weeks now with folks who are against the bill. And basically they were chanting blood in their hands. We really not seeing
All right, thank you for that. We'll dig into that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Great fun when you think good afternoon to Christopher David D. Wayne, a.k.a. Little Daddy, a.k.a. Chop 2, a.k.a. The Golden, j.k.a. Controller. That's no kids. Hey, kids. A.k.a. the elder you. Mumble. Murray, good afternoon. Christopher, good afternoon, Emma. Are you there? Oh, just dandy. With my British son. Yes, hey, you say we. We are. But I'm good. Yes. You're happy to be on the community. It's extremely irritating.
I got the back of his head so I can hold you there.
Yeah, it's like when it's bubbling in it's dangerous. Yeah.
It's Wednesday. Hump day.
Are you following the NBA playoffs? A little bit. Do you have a team?
Boston.
Really? Going for Boston. Really? Yes. Boston. I'm pulling for the Nuggets in their series. Like some Bucks. Don't know how far they're going to go with the Nuggets. And I want to see Minnesota because I like Ant-Man. Steve Nash was saying that he and Mike Wilbur called Michael Jordan and asked him what he thought of the Jordan said he might be the most special player in the league. He's got it all. He's got it all. He does. I think who he is, folks are saying that he may be the face, the next face, the new face of the NBA. It was supposed to have been Ja Morant. Can't get out of his own way. Yeah. Talent off the charts. Beyond the charts. If you talk about style of game, how he plays, how smooth and all that stuff he is, I think he's closer to Jordan as far as style. That's what there's Ja. But Ant-Man.
Hey, partners. Alright, shit. I'll see if I can get something cooking.
At the same time. Yeah. He's really special. Have you had any fun doing anything? So you can make it.
Okay, look, a little palate cleanse for you.
is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports?
I'm on the way.
Screen. 4040. Moving dreams into them. I think the question is, did the states hide houses and even foreclosed houses?
If you own a house and you want to sell it fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
Are you ready to turn your outdoor living dreams into a breathtaking reality? Look no further than Knoxville Land Design. From intimate spaces to expansive estates, Knoxville Land Design with meticulous attention to detail tailors every project to exceed your expectations and reflect your unique style and personality. Featuring hardscaping, construction, landscaping, design, they do it all. Trust them. Visit KnoxvilleLandDesign.com, transforming vision into reality. The Halloran Hilton Hill Show is brought to you by New Balance of Knoxville. Visit the fit specialists at New Balance Knoxville today. Top 3. They can make it. KnoxvilleLandDesign.com. Number 3. That's a very simple situation that has now been worked out. For 52 years, they've been trying to get it back to the states. I was able to get it back to the states. Now, the states are making their decision. Pennsylvania's making its decision. They're all making a decision. And this is what people wanted. It's taking the complexity out of it. It's very simple. It's not the people are voting. And they're voting for us in the country. Sometimes it's conservative, sometimes it's not conservative. But the abortion issue is taken, it's been really largely taken off the table, because when we did this, we did what both sides, everybody wanted, legal scholars wanted, everybody. They wanted.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
And put it into the states, and we were able
It's
to
coming
do that
at you.
when we terminated Roe v. Wade. Now,
Hey, over there!
When you look at it and you look at what's happening, all over the country now, states are voting, Ohio just voted, all different, by the way. It's terrible. And it's really what they want for people. And they're very
Number 2.
Making Chase, the world's biggest bank by market cap and one of the biggest companies of that time. In 2023, they set a record for gross profits of any U.S. bank $49.6 billion. It's no exaggeration to say that it's very competing and not the same. You built a bank that's $4 trillion in assets and counting. How big is it?
over there! Consumers and industry and stuff like that. So, you know, if you want to build a phone aircraft, you have to be big. And, you know, you want to be cheap, you do $10 trillion money around the world every day. You bank some of these companies in 30 countries.
Hey, over there!
You bank countries, you bank the World Bank, you bank the United States government. You have to be big. You can't do those things in small. I applaud the small banks. We did biggest banks.
Hey, over there!
And regional banks. We're trying to help you. So it was not either or.
You said you're worried about another Trump presidency. How would it?
We're really American leadership. And I think that we need to explain to the widest circle of the world. You know, and so there's a little bit of this, America first, and American president could say America second. But what we need to explain is why Ukraine is important to us, and why American security relies on global security, and why our allies rely on that. And if they can't rely on America, they will have to rely on someone else. And so I just think it's very important. Bob Gates writes in the book, The Exercise of Power, about this victory power. And it's all it's not military, which we overuse, but diplomacy, development finance, education, communication, all policy, economic, trade, investment, all those things. I think we need to do a better job of that.
American leadership.
The most important things in the world in the next 3 years. Warren Buffett will tell you one of the great things about America is constant resiliency, the ability to adjust. I mean, we adjusted pretty quickly to bad COVID and then get out of COVID, and American leadership moves pretty quickly. And What exactly you should just take? We got to look at, yeah, sometimes democracy is messy, but also
Bloody hell.
we can talk about Jada Pickering today. He has some comments about the U.S. economy as well. The most powerful anchor in the world.
Everyone, he showed it. You may have heard Congress passed a bill that the President signed into law that's designed to ban TikTok in the United States. That would take TikTok away from you and 170 million Americans who find community and connection in our platform. Make no mistake, this is a ban. A ban on TikTok and a ban on you and your boss. Politicians may say otherwise, but they'll get confused any response to the bill and think a TikTok ban is the ultimate goal. It's obviously a disappointing move, but it does not mean to be a defining move. It's actually ironic because the freedom of expression on TikTok reflects the same American values that make the United States a beacon of freedom. TikTok gives everyday Americans a powerful way to see and earn, and that's why so many people have made TikTok part of their daily lives. Rest assured, we aren't going anywhere. We are confident and we will keep fighting for your rights in accordance. The facts and the Constitution are on our side, and we expect to prevail again. Our community is filled with people who have found acceptance and compassion, often inspiration and encouragement, increase their awareness and broaden their perspectives, ultimately adding more light and joy to their lives. Our community is also filled with 7 million business owners who have built their livelihoods on TikTok. While we make our case in court, you'll still be able to enjoy TikTok like you always have. In fact, if you have a story about how TikTok impacts your life, we'd love for you to share it to showcase exactly what you're fighting for. Meanwhile, we will continue to invest and innovate to keep our community vibrant, exciting, and safe. Through our U.S. data security efforts, we have built safeguards that no other peer company has made. We have invested billions of dollars to secure your data and keep our platform free from outside manipulation. I can't say this enough. This extraordinarily diverse community is what makes TikTok so special, what makes it matter, and what makes it meaningful. And we'll keep working to ensure we always have the opportunity, the safety, and the freedom to enjoy all TikTok has life.
Monsterland Design. Hey, look, TikTok this afternoon. I got a lot of stuff in this beautiful docket gold legal bag. Lots of beautiful stuff. Listening to the CEO of TikTok today. Oh, that was the CEO. That's Show, the CEO of TikTok. You gotta pay attention to TikTok, though. The president signed what could ostensibly determine a ban on TikTok in the U.S. The parent company is a Chinese company by the name of ByteDance. What was signed is a bill that says they must divest. China can't own it. So they've got to sell the company. The company has a market cap as of 2023. Their valuation is right at $223.5 billion. TikTok has over 1 billion monthly active users. In the United States of America, they have 170 million active users on TikTok in the United States of America. And not on TikTok. I would suppose that some of you all Listening to the CEO of TikTok, there are certain things that stood out to me that I would like to know. And I would like to give some commentary before I move on. You have thoughts about TikTok? 656-8255, 1-800-951-8255, 656-951-TALK, 330. Survive. You might have a problem with mold. You may call.
Looked at ItalyFilter.com.
Thursday on the Phil Show, we start at 6 o'clock with Who Said It? Taylor Swift. Off the record tips more. It'll be a fun Thursday as we get ready to talk about the weekend. See ya tomorrow. Woodstock 98, WOK. Weather report, evening countdown.
Thanks.
Talking about the decision made that the President signed at Congress had passed through House and the Senate. 170 million youth users in the U.S. It's ironic to have the guy who was actually a citizen.
I sourced a new color of yarn. You know you need to stop.
Sick ride.
Fighting for free speech in America.
Hey, partner. Yeah, I got it.
He's fighting for free speech in the United States of America. He said he was fighting for your rights. He said TikTok is a beacon of freedom. It's a beacon of freedom. That's what he said. So there's 7 million business owners that earn a living in the U.S. from TikTok. Said it is your place for community and connection.
Hey, this Target is one of the most successful tech.
It's impacting your life. A lot of U.S. citizens love this thing. 170 million of them. But they are fighting for your rights. Thank you.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. So it's available for pickup at our nearest location, sir.
Stop. It will take TikTok away from something is being taken. You make it.
We've noticed that this is a ban. A ban on TikTok and a ban on you and your voice. The whole issue is messy.
It's not just a ban on TikTok. It's a ban on you and your voice. You have no other way to be heard on planet Earth. There's no way you can be heard except through TikTok.
Politicians may think otherwise, but don't get confused. Many who sponsored the bill admit a TikTok ban is their ultimate goal. It's obviously a disappointing move, but it does not need to be a defining one. is that ironic because the expression on TikTok reflects the same American values that make the United States a beacon of freedom. It's the everyday American struggle.
It's gonna give you a TikTok. I'm lucky I have a couple of big complicated and all that kind of stuff. I'll give you a TikTok. You can have your TikTok. I promise you. And before it's all said and done, somebody's gonna buy them, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna have your platform, and you're gonna make your dance. And you'll be able to take any time all you want to. When I hear these companies talk about being a place of community and connection, a beacon of freedom, fighting for my rights. Let me get this.
TikTok gives everyday Americans a powerful way to be seen and heard. And that's why so many people are making TikTok part of their daily lives. Rest assured, we aren't going anywhere. We are confident that we will keep fighting for your rights in the
drive careful.
facts and the Constitution are on our side. We expect them against
This isn't happening!
When you started fight dance in China, you were thinking about the U.S. Constitution. That's what they do here. They got a law in China. They don't do free speech like this. They've got major restrictions.
It's not on me, you hear? Not on me!
The Constitution is on our side.
Shit!
You gotta fight for your right to vote. To get the Constitution. No, clear.
Perhaps a community is building people with acceptance and compassion, often inspiration and encouragement, increase their awareness and broaden perspectives, ultimately adding more light and joy to their lives. Our community is also filled with 7 million business owners who have built their livelihoods on TikTok. While we make our case in court, you'll still be able to enjoy TikTok like you always have. In fact, if you have a story about how TikTok impacts your life, we'd love for you to share it to showcase exactly what we're fighting for. Meanwhile, we will continue to invest and innovate to keep our community vibrant, exciting, and safe. Through our U.S. data security efforts, we have built safeguards that no other peer company has made.
What safeguards? Safeguard against what? Safeguard against anybody taking your information and using it in a mysterious fashion.
Like who?
Like who?
We have invested millions of dollars to secure your data and keep our platform free from outside manipulation.
Okay. What? Outside manipulation. See, the U.S. is concerned that American data will get in the hands of the Communist Party, and they will use that intel against us. Where's he from? He's from Singapore. Got his MBA at Harvard. He U.S. citizen? He is not a U.S. citizen. He is a citizen of Singapore, working in the United States.
I can't say this enough. This extraordinary diverse community is what makes TikTok so special. What makes it better and what makes it meaningful. And we'll keep working to ensure we always have the opportunity to safely and the freedom to enjoy all TikTok has.
Amen. 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 It's been quite good. I'm about to run me to talk to Tom about the people's power. I want you to talk your TikTok. Your TikTok. Did you roll the R? These companies are not set up as beacons of freedom. That's not why they